75 days mega, rather super mega English speaking challenge. How can you do this? I have described many challenges on my channel gulknowledgehub. 20 days challenge, 3 weeks challenge, 90 days challenge, but this challenge can revolutionize your English speaking skills. How you can do this? I have made a mind map. I have made a mind map for you, and these are some of the instructions, and I will follow and I will instruct you and I will explain each and every point to you so that it can be a clear point of view for you, and it will be an easy task for you to perform, because I have divided 75 days into 3 divisions. You can say these are 3 phases. These are 3 divisions of 75 days, and you have to perform 2 tasks, 2 activities in each segment. One task is old, same for all 3 divisions, and next one task is new for every division. It means that for 3 divisions, for 3 phases, you have to follow one new task and the same one task. Now it is very important, it is very challenging, it has many advantages, it has many benefits. Before starting it, how you can do this, how to do it, I will explain all its benefits, because this challenge, if you can inculcate it, it will tremendously, significantly, rather I will say magically perform, magically can remove all your hesitations, fear, all your apprehensions, and it will make your way smooth toward your fluency. It is a proper challenge. It is a proper planned challenge. I have planned everything. I have written down all the points. I have thought well constructed points so that it can be an easy task, because 75 days means that each task is nearly for 1 month. Next task is for nearly 2 months and less, and there are only 15 days are left to become it 3 months. 3 months. A mega duration, a test of your consistency, a test of your patience, how much you are consistent, how much you are devoted, how much you are passionate to follow this challenge. Because challenge is, what is challenge? What is challenge? Why challenges are important? Challenges are important because tips and tricks, it's up to you whether you are following them or not. But when it comes to the challenges, there are deadlines. That these are 25 days you have to fulfill your task, your duty, your assignment in 25 days, not more than even a single moment. This is your challenge. This is called challenge. This is called deadline. So I like challenges very much. If you like the challenge, let me know in the comment section that ma'am will like the challenge very much. So what are the challenges? What is challenge? What are its advantages? The very first advantage, my dear English learners, is that English will serve you. English will serve you for 75 days consecutively. English will be your companion. English will be your friend every time. You can discuss with it. You can talk with it. You can also write a letter to your friend. That is English. You can speak to your friend. That is English. You don't have to find for a partner, because partner is every time with you. You have to be accommodated. You have to be consistent. You have to build a strong relationship with your friend named English language during these 75 days. This is very important to build a positive, a strong foundation, a relationship with English language. So these 75 days are tremendously important, tremendously important. Next thing is that what is going to build? It is going to build your consistency. Yes, my dear audience. Now you can't deviate. You can't deviate from your path. You have to be consistent that I have to follow, I have to fulfill my task during these 75 days. 75 days further disintegrated into 25 days. Now 25 days for each task is very important, very important. And even more important is that what I am going to elaborate. Next thing, very important thing, that we often complain that we can't build my habit, we can't build our habit to read English, habit to write English, habit to develop to speak English, to listen English. We can't develop these four skills, and without these four skills you can't be a fluent English speaker. So how to build these habits when you are spending 75 days with English language? It means that you are going to make English as your habit. When it will be your habit, you can't resist to pick up an English book, to read an English book, to write in English language, and to even to speak with your mouth in English language. This is the benefit of English. So build your habit as English language. This is a golden opportunity. This is a golden opportunity for you. This is a golden moment for you to speak English language. So utilize this. And how you can utilize it, this is even more important, because this question is very much important. And if you follow the right track, the right path, you will achieve your destination. And what is the destination? Destination is to speak English fluently. So now starts our mega challenge. Now starts our mega assignment. Listen carefully. Don't do any other thing. Just pay attention to this lecture. This lecture is going to make a change in your life of English language. If you are thriving, if you are struggling, if you are just passionate, if you are dying for English language, and you see that English is just your dream, now English will not be your dream. It will be a materialization. It will be your friend and companion all the time. How you can do this? And one more thing is that don't run after the accent. We are subcontinent people. We are Indians. We are Pakistani. And we are Bangladeshi. So be proud of your accent. We have to be familiarized with English language. Sorry, my throat is badly aching. So I have been suffering from fever for the last 2 to 3 days. So it's my duty to deliver this lecture. It's my duty to deliver you a positive, a well-constructed challenge. So come straight to the challenge. First task, what kind of first task should be? The first 25 days, the first 25 days are very important for you, because during these 25 days, either you will stick to the challenge or you will just quit the challenge. These 25 days are very important. So what you have to do, you have to choose the easiest task. Easiest task. Now you have to inhale English language. Inhale English language. You have to absorb English language. Get familiarized with English language. You have to choose a very simple, a very easy task. And what is that? What is that? I think, and the most important, the most challenging, and the most easiest thing, or the easiest thing is listening. So you have to listen for consecutively 25 days. For 25 days consecutively, you have to listen, you have to absorb, you have to inhale, get familiarized with English language. You are incorporating the headphone in your ears. Just listen. What kind of listening you have to do? What kind of listening you have to do? You have to listen English speeches, because English speeches not only will improve your vocabulary, sentence structure, sentence pattern, it will boost up your morale. You will be motivated to do something great. If you are consecutively for 25 days are listening English speeches, motivational quotes, or podcast designed by educationalists, because in podcast there are the most experienced persons sitting there, they are offering the diverse, the different opinions. So either you have to choose, and I think that for 25 days what you are supposed to do, you have to listen, motivational speeches, educational speeches, because speeches are very important task. It will keep up your morale up, it will keep your morale up, it will give you a boost, it will be a source of motivation for you. Now you are listening, but simple listening is not important. Simple listening can't improve your English language. If you are just listening, then my dear English learners, you are mistaken. Because what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to listen, but active listening. Active listening. For example, you have listened a motivational speech today. Even if you listen for 1 minute, even if you listen for 1 minute, you have to listen that 1 minute speech more than 10 times. More than 10 times. You have to listen that speech more than 10 times. After listening more than 10 times, you can extend it to 20 times. 20 times means 20 minutes. You can extend it to 30 times. It means you are listening for 30 minutes, 30 times 1 minute speech. Now, all the sentence patterns, vocabulary, structure is absorbed in yourself. Now, it's your duty to pour, because it's not important just to absorb. You have to produce. Now you have to be creative, you have to produce the same 1 minute speech in your own word. It means that you have to speak from the very first day you just start this challenge. Don't seek for the end of 75 days, that at the end of 75 days, at 76 days I will be fluent, then I will speak. No, if you are just doing the same for all challenges, you can't be fluent English speaker. You have to speak from the very first day, from the very first moment you are listening. What kind of listening? Active listening. How many times? 30 times. How much duration? 1 minute speech for 30 times. Now 30 times everything is crystal clear before your eyes. Are you getting my point? Yes. Now next 25 days. Next 25 days. These are even more important. Even more important. Now the roadmap is clear. Now you are familiarized. You are highly motivated. You are at this peak. Now you have to do something other. What is that? Reading, my dear listeners. You have to do your reading, but be careful, be cautious. Simple no. First, you have to bring out your task. You have to bring out your pen and paper. This is very much important to do your mind map, to do your rough work. What kind of reading I am supposed to do? What kind of listening I am supposed to do at every moment? This is important. Like this, you have to make your every mind map, that I will read. What is my level? First decide what is your level. What is your level in English? Because if you are advanced learner and you are just reading the childish, the stories books, pictorial stories books, kids stories, novels relating to kids, you will enjoy definitely, but at the end of the day you will feel that I have not done anything extra, and this will demotivate you. So avoid this feeling. Just decide what is my level, what is my level of English. If you are belong to a beginner, or you belong to a beginning stage, you are supposed to read the pictorial stories, the kids stories, that will fascinate you, that will grab your attention, that will give you a momentum, a boost to be on the right track. Now, how much reading? How much reading? For 30 to 1 hour. For 30 minutes to 1 hour, you are supposed to read. It's up to you to select the time. Don't disintegrate. It's if you are free at night, you have to read for consecutively 1 hour. After 1 hour, now what you have read, you have to reproduce it in your own word, because now it's the time to speak. Why I have placed speaking in every 3 phases. Why? Because ultimately speaking is our goal. How to speak? Why we are not fluent? Why we can't even speak a single well constructed speech or a sentence? Why? Because we are always waiting for a miraculous moment, a perfect moment when our grammar is perfect, when we are fluent, when everything is absorbed in us. Sorry to say, English is a vast language. English is literature. You can't absorb each and every word. So be specific and have this thing in your mind that you can't be perfect. Whatever you have in your hand, whatever you have in your hand in form of vocabulary, in form of grammar, in form of sentence structure, you have to utilize first step. Then you will be polished day by day. You will get cleared about the things, crystal clear about the things day by day. But from the very start, you have to take initiatives. Now, the last stage, the last 25 days are left. Now, now the crop of your mind is prepared. It's the time to harvest. Your mind is mature enough. Your mind is ripened enough by listening, by reading, by speaking. You are confident enough. You are confident enough. Now it's the time to give structure to your thoughts, that whenever you speak, you are not disorganized, you are not perplexed, you are not hesitant. So it's best for you to write for 30 minutes, for 30 minutes every day. 30 minutes every day. Now read and write is the best option. You should select an article. I strongly advise news article. For example, a short news article you can read. You can read. After reading, again you do your reading and just highlight the prominent words you are supposed to inculcate in your writing. Now you are crystal clear about the ideas which are given in the article. You have highlighted the vocabulary, the words. Now, utilizing those vocabulary words, those sentence structures, that information or knowledge, whatever is in the article, now produce your own writing in your own style. Be a writer, be a creative writer. It will give you a strange feeling of triumph, that feeling of victory, that I have become a successful person. After writing, what is your duty? Your duty is to produce from your mouth whatever you have written. How imaginary it is that you are listening, you are speaking, you are reading, you are speaking, you are writing, and at the same time you are speaking. You are not searching for the perfect moment to speak English language. You are utilizing each and every moment. And during these 75 days, if you follow this plan, you will feel that now I am living in an English environment. I am inhaling English language. English is everywhere around me. Whether I am looking at the signboards, whether I am reading the transcription, whether I am reading the prescription written by the doctor, whether I am reading the simple product which I have purchased from the market, whatever you do, you will feel that English is inviting me to read. English is inviting me to grasp the vocabulary words. Now it's up to you how to do this challenge. And after 75 days, return to this video. come back to this video and give your valuable feedbacks, because these videos are very important for you and they are well constructed, well thought, well planned, and I have deeply observed the problems of learners, English learners, what kind of problems they are facing, what kind of compliments or what kinds of complaints they have about English language, why they are not making English language as a habit, why they are not maintaining consistency, what kind of hurdles. Because if I say read for 5 minutes, for 5 minutes, how is it possible to grasp the whole information, to comprehend, to understand what is in the article? If I say that 2 minutes are for you to write this, what you have read or what you have done, it's not possible. 2 minutes are enough for your thought. What I will write, what kind of words I will choose, what kind of grammatical structures, what kind of sentence structures or sentence patterns I will use. 2 minutes are enough for your thinking. So get out of these illusions. I will say all those challenges as illusions. Just stick to this and you will see miraculous, revolutionary results in your spoken English. If this video is beneficial for you, or if this video is an informative video for you, give me a like, a thumbs up and a comment please. A comment, a complimentary comment please. So, because if you do this, it boosts my morale and it is a source of in motivation for me to make much more informative videos for you guys. So with this positive note, I end this mega challenge. Now I have transferred, you can look at this mind map, you can look at this drawing. This should be your task, this should be your assignment, this should be your paperwork, well constructed paperwork. What kind of reading I am supposed to read, what kind of listening, what kind of videos I am supposed to listen. So all these points should be in your side. And what are your problems, what are your problems, please comment me in the comment section, because I am here to solve those problems as per my capacity, because I am here to give you the beams of knowledge. With this positive note, we end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.